So I just got done watching Fire Force Season 3, Episode 9, and all I gotta say is...
What the fuck?
If you guys don't know anything about this anime, I recommend watching it. I started watching it back in 2024, but I digress. I want to talk about one particular character, Arthur Boyle. Spoiler warnings for anybody who has not watched this episode. You have been warned.
This is Arthur Boyle. He's 17 years old. He's a member of the Fire Force Company, a company to be exact, and he's also a self-proclaimed knight. Why? Let's look back at his past. When he was a child, he's raised by these two people, and you would think with their lovely faces, they are actually decent parents, right?
Wrong.
Turns out their business had just failed, and they ultimately were not really doing great in life.
They were suffering. What do they decide to do?
They pack up their bags, write their child a note, and in the middle of the night while he is sleeping, they walk out the door and they do not come back. That's right. This man straight up got abandoned, and they never looked back. They left him a note saying, "We're off to save the world, son. You're the king of the castle." And I guess this man really adopted that mentality because throughout these entire last several seasons I've watched this show, this man really is operating like a fucking knight of the round table. This man legitimately believes in dragons and warlocks and orcs and all this other type of shit that is in that fantasy world. Now, present day to this episode, right? He meets his parents. They come back into his life. And they explain that they abandoned his ass because finances were looking bad. In my mind, I just really think to myself, this is bad parenting 101. Why the fuck would you abandon your child in a apartment and just decide, hey, instead of breaking down and just getting jobs? Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I'm flabbergasted at that. Like, that is bad parenting 101. That is, I've left to go get the milk and I'm never coming back 101. Like, what the actual fuck? Are you kidding me? This child has trauma and issues that's even more wild. And you want to know what's even more wild? They talked about not bringing the kid with him because they didn't want him to experience all the struggles and problems of living underground, because that's where his parents are, right? They end up having 3 more wormburgers, little rugrats, and they're just running down all throughout the fucking, facility they live at.
How the fuck does that make sense?
Please make that make sense to me. Like, this man literally has about every reason to have every mental illness under the book, every coping mechanism under the book. And you're telling me that you have 3 more children and you're just okay with this. This man, mind you, in the middle of all this revelation and all this other shit, is just in his own man. Like, in his own head. He is just humming, doing whatever the fuck he is doing. He's doing some autistic level stimming type shit. Like, I don't even know what to think about it. It's crazy. And then here's not even a kicker.
Later on in the episode, when you think his family's moving up the ground, doing all their shit, he comes back, finds another note saying,
"It's been fun, but we're heading back down underground. We're heading out. We'll see you around."
Abandoned twice. Having siblings that you've never met.
Parents that are so chill with the idea of doing it more than once that they'll leave you another note. Can't even say it directly, but still being chill enough to just say, "I'm okay with it." I don't know. I just think that's absolute fucking lunacy. I don't know what to think of it. I don't know what to think about this character. Props for him for just keeping his shit together and not having an absolutely valid crash out. He legitimately could have been the villain within this entire story. Literally, had a lot of reasons, but still chose to rise above it. So if that isn't protagonist energy, if I've ever seen it, I don't know what genuinely is. Like, I just don't. Have a valid crash out. He can have a valid reason for why he's the bad guy, but he still chooses to be a good guy. Despite the fact that his last name is literally sounding almost like an affection for a damn hair follicle, this guy is absolute, 110 bona fide. As for these folks, Hall of Famer trash ass parents. You abandoned your oldest child more than once. You ended up having 3 other children, despite the fact that was the reason you abandoned the first time, and then you don't even have the dignity to confront your child for why you're abandoning him. Again, that's absolute lunacy. And I'm just saying, his parents are trash. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and head out of here. God bless you and peace. And if you did like this video, make sure to check out Fire Force.